I love those Jingle bells. Oh, those holiday Jingle bells. Oh, those happy Jingle-bells. I love those Jingle bells. Oh.
According to BBC News, a U.S. vessel has been seized by the Chinese Navy. The ship was part of an unclassified project to map underwater channels. It was marked as American property and not to be removed from the water.
The vehicle was unmanned and about to be retrieved by an oceanographic survey ship called the USNS Bowditch. The Bowditch made contact with the Chinese, but they were ignored. This will only add to the growing tensions between America and China.
This all happened in the same week as anti-aircraft missiles were spotted on China's artificial islands. It has been very tense between China and the U.S. since these incidents have happened. Hopefully, things will clear up soon. According to Dogo News, a lizard who resides in the Australian outback has led to an amazing discovery. The lizard is called the thorny devil, and for a while, scientists were perplexed at how the lizard could even exist, considering that it didn't have a mouth structure or type that allowed it to drink water like other reptiles.
That was until 1962 when a group of scientists placed the lizards in shallow water and observed that the liquid traveled over the devil's skin towards the lizard's mouth, which opened and closed, receiving the water. They had witnessed capillary action, where water, propelled by the attraction between the water molecules and the surface of the tube, flows completely unassisted through tiny tubes. This is also how sponges and paper towels are able to absorb water.
While that provided one answer, scientists were still perplexed at the lizard's source of water, given that its incredibly dry habitat received 10 inches of rain a year. In 1993, an Australian zoology professor, Philip Wizard, suggested that the thorny devil absorbed the moisture that had collected and condensed in the sand, using the network of tiny grooves positioned between its spikes. However, this theory wasn't even tested until 20 years later, about the present day, by Withers and Philip Commons. During the experiment, they first placed the devils in small puddles of water, which provided them with ample water to draw up through their tubes situated between their spikes. The lizards were seen sucking up water within the first 10 seconds, and they were able to satisfy their thirst within an hour.
However, the scientists noticed that the lizards only filled up 60% of their tube's capacity, which is probably not enough to push the water into the lizard's mouth. So the scientists thought that maybe this was why the thorny devils can be seen shoveling sand onto their backs or even burying themselves in it, especially after a rain shower. This action may increase the surface area for the lizard's water absorption. This is because water molecules are very strongly attracted to each other, so when the lizard's skin is moistened by the sand, they are a lot more capable of absorbing water.
According to Dogo News, 41 shipwrecks have been found in the Black Sea by a team of researchers and sailors. They were working on the Black Sea Maritime Archaeology Project, and their goal was not to find shipwrecks but to map the sea floor. Either way, this is definitely the find of a lifetime.
The ships all come from different time periods, the earliest one coming from the time of the Byzantine Empire. It is believed that the ships were merchant trading ships brought down by storms. It was hoped that the shipwrecks will provide insight into trading habits of the past.
Because the lower level of the Black Sea has little oxygen, the ships are amazingly well preserved. Some planks of wood even have discernible chisel marks. This is astounding because usually wood decays swiftly in seawater.
While the city of Apello is under siege, little Bana Alabad is staying strong.
New York Times states she first caught the eye of the public 8 months ago when she wrote about the bombs and death that was unfortunate enough to be around her.
She has recently gained 220,000 followers on Twitter, including J.K. Rowling. I just want the world to hear my voice, she tells her mother.
On Thursday, the account was deactivated. People started to worry that she had been killed or captured, since the region she was located in had been taken over by the government. To her followers' relief, she posted again on Tuesday.
When we thought the worst was over, it took a fearful turn again. On Wednesday, when she posted something that suggested her neighborhood had been taken over. We all pray for little Banna and hope she comes out okay, for she has gripped the hearts of many with her hopeful messages.
According to Dogo News, a recent analysis of a perfectly preserved Aboriginal skeleton found in Australia led to a very shocking discovery. The skeleton, whom researchers nicknamed Kekuchta, which means older brother, died of a slash across his face and also suffered 2 broken ribs and was missing a chunk of his upper arm. The wound on his face was originally thought to have been caused by a spear directed at him by the British Native Police in the 1800s, but radiocarbon dating of the skeleton revealed that Kekuchta died sometime in the 13th century, 600 years before English settlers came with metal weapons. This confirmed that Kekuchta had not died because of a spear wound.
A burning curiosity of what really did kill this ancient Australian man led them to investigate the cave paintings in the vicinity of the cave in which they found him. They also studied Aboriginal history in depth, and their studies led them to 2 potential weapons, a certain type of club and a modified version of a boomerang called a wana. Researchers say they are inclined to believe it was the boomerang.
This is because there were no wounds that were caused by defense, and so we can tell that whatever killed him, like an expertly thrown wana, took him completely by surprise. This is the first time evidence has been found suggesting someone has been killed by a fighting boomerang, according to researchers. Are there more cases like this just waiting to be discovered?
Lesher Vikings, I know it can be difficult to think about your future and all the awesome things you'll accomplish, but have faith and keep hoping, because for one former Viking, the unimaginable happened. Andrew Epstein, former Dunn and Lesher student, recently won the NCAA National Championship in soccer. Epstein, Stanford University goalie, saved 2 penalty kicks and a shootout to win the national title against Wake Forest. The game was awesome and went down to penalty kicks, and the goalie, he won the game. Go Vikings! And if that's not enough Velcro sports for you today, we have another very talented current Fort Collins athlete to showcase. Lauren Gregory is a cross-country runner, but not just any runner. Lauren is one of the very best in the nation. This past weekend, Lauren ran the Nike Cross Country National Meet in Oregon and placed 3rd overall, earning high school All-American honors. Lauren is considered to be the fastest long-distance runner. She has been honored in Sports Illustrated as one of the faces in the crowd. We're proud of you. Hey all you peeps out there, with winter comes snow, and take it from us, there will be a lot of snow this year. So let's look into the many possibilities of snow.
Let's start off with snow donuts, or should I say snow nuts. Snow nuts are exactly what their name implies. They are donut-shaped lumps of snow. They're a natural phenomenon which is the result of chunks of snow being blown across the ground by wind, picking up material along the way, just as the 3 parts of a snowman are made.
Next up, we have snow tornadoes, or should I say snow-nados. Snow-nados are extremely rare phenomenons that are actually so rare that only 6 have been caught on camera before. They can reach sizes of up to 30 feet in width and 45 feet in height. And though they are quite weaker than tornadoes, they are actually quite strong, with recorded weightliftings of up to 1,500 pounds.
Snow chimneys. Snow chimneys are large hollow pillars that emit steam. They are caused by volcanic vents that release steam. As soon as the steam leaves the vent, it freezes, causing the large chimneys to form.
Frost flowers. Frost flowers are by far the most beautiful of the snow phenomenons. They are very, very delicate and rare, and form when extremely thin layers of frost are pushed away from the plant stem in which they once surrounded. Yep. Well, this is a pretty abrupt ending, so I'm going to say something.
Goodbye.
Yeah, well, and before we say goodbye here, I'm going to go ahead and say, have a Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, etc. Maybe you don't even celebrate Christmas. But
And Splurgeldorf.
Splurgeldorf, yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh yeah, guys? Well, we have some fun facts too.
Yeah, it's time where we list some fun facts from Fun Facts Daily.
Yay!
Fun fact number 1. The world consumes close to 2.25 billion cups of coffee every day.
Fun fact number 2. It is estimated that millions of trees are planted by forgetful squirrels.
Fun fact number 3. Sound waves can make an object levitate.
Fun fact number 4. A hippo's milk is pink.
Fun fact number 5. On Venus, it snows metal. 2 metals have been discovered so far. Galena and bismuthinite.
I hope you learned some cool things you didn't know.
For those of you with an irrational fear or a phobia, listen up to these top 10 phobias you've probably never heard of.
Abluphobia. If you have abluphobia, then you better grab some deodorant because you're probably too afraid to bathe yourself.
Gerophobia. If you have this phobia, just make sure you don't live too close to any bridges because you'd be too scared to cross them. Some cities, however, provide services where they'll actually drive your car across the bridge for you.
Cheetophobia. Although some people with cheetophobia only fear loose or detached hair, others can fear the hair on their very own heads.
Arachibutyrophobia. You've probably heard of this one before. However odd it is, this is the phobia of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. It was first mentioned in a Peanuts comic strip, and pop culture has basically run with it ever since.
Abuphiophobia. For those of you who don't know what a palindrome is, it is a word that is spelled the same forwards and backwards. Abuphobia is the fear of palindromes, which is intentionally a palindrome itself.
Luposlipophobia. First referenced in a Far Side comic strip, this joke phobia has become somewhat of a pop culture phenomenon. In case you're out of the know, it involves the fear of being pursued by timberwolves around a kitchen table while wearing socks on a newly waxed floor.
I have that phobia. Oikophobia. Imagine being scared of your toaster, and your refrigerator, and your oven. For people with oikophobia, this is their life.
Philophobia. Although butterflies in the stomach are often associated with love, for people with philophobia, those butterflies are more like deadly scorpions, as they are petrified of falling in love. Unfortunately, many people in this category end up living a life of solitude and fear of commitment.
Phobophobia. It's hard to believe, but this is literally the phobia of phobias.
Panphobia, also known as omniphobia, this generalized fear describes the condition of fearing everything and is often described as constantly dreading some vague and persistent unknown evil.
The latest craze has just hit the Lesher 6th graders. At lunch, a lot of the 6th graders piled onto the bleachers and stood still for this video. Let's take a look. Wow, that was almost like a bunch of mannequins. Good job, 6th grade.
I can't wait for Santa to come down my chimney and give me presents, all plump and jolly with his red and white hat and red and white coat.
Oh, Tom. You're so wrong.
Well, what do you mean? He's Santa, he's big guy, he's big holly jolly, ho ho ho,
Well, in 1931, Coca-Cola came out with a new advertisement showing Santa a new way. He was wearing Coca-Cola's colors, red and white. Of course, he was holding a Coca-Cola bottle. It was during the Depression, so everyone took it in. So, next time thinking of Santa, he's skinnier, he's a shepherd boy wearing a blonde beard.
My life is a lie.
Yep, it is, Tom. That is today's History Link, special edition of Christmas.
According to The Blaze, in Oregon's Hillsborough School District, they will not be featuring Santa Claus in the classrooms because he is, quote-unquote, too religious. Teachers can decorate their offices, but must refrain from using religious symbols like Santa Claus. Apparently, the administration has been getting a lot of complaints. Beth Grazer, the district's spokesperson, is trying to clarify that the district is not banning Santa altogether. We will not be banning Santa, nor are we going to be the decorations police and scold people if they happen to have decorations up that might be too Christmassy, she said. Unless they were totally over the top. If a classroom turns into the Christmas version of a haunted house and you have to walk down Candy Cane Lane, she added, then that is a different story.
Hey guys, me Bruno from Lesher Tasting. If you want to challenge a teacher here, go out and check this link, fill it out. Let's see, your palate will enjoy this, and maybe you'll be on it. Let's see.
Lesher, this is the Sons of Thor. We are an all-men singing group. Well, I'm not a man, they're men. And we are performing a comic duet for Two Cats by opera composer Rossini. This is our starting pitch. 1, 2, 1, 2, and go.
fifth graders, please listen. Thank you so much, Lesher. Let's give our elementary friends a round of applause for being a great audience.
September 10th was the second annual Poudre School District Math Counts competition. 12 Lesher students attended. Michael Rico, Asher Montoya, Lucy Glenn, Jesse Staley, Tyler Gugamos, Christina Kim, Holden Hall, Lucy Gregory, Adrian Tabin, Johnny Shefflin, Evan Gravdahl, and Camden Opfer. Of those 12, 2 placed in the top 10. Johnny Shefflin came in 5th, and Holden Hall, me, came in 4th. One of the 3 Lesher teams, with participants Johnny Shefflin, Evan Gravdahl, Adrian Tabin, and Camden Opfer, came in 3rd place in the team round.
Hey, biking Vikings and Queens. Today's your lucky day. The biking crew has come together and found some awesome gear that we are trying to sell to help raise some money for the biking program here at Lesher. Some of you may have seen the flyers going around, but I brought one in just to quickly show. Sweet sweatshirts. We've got some beanies to wear underneath your helmet to keep your ears warm in the cold. Some cool t-shirts, some awesome hats. We've even got some nice jackets up here. We have these in the office, or you can come by Mr. Swan's room, my room, and get any extra copies if you need. But come check it out. We're pretty excited about this new gear. Also, don't forget this Friday, tomorrow, get the bike out, ride it to school. It's the last Bike and Viking Friday of the 2016 year. So let's make it a big one. And if we don't see you, happy holidays. We'll see you in the new year. Thanks.
Well, that was an awesome way to end our very last KIV. Nice job, guys. Those clips are awesome. I really liked the meow song too. That had a certain ring to it. I'm going to be singing over the holidays. I want to leave you guys with a few things as we go off into the holiday season. For some, it has a lot of good things. For some, there's some not great things. And so I just want to let you know here from your family at Lesher that I'm really proud of a lot of what I've been seeing lately. I saw a young man pick up someone's books in the hall that just got dropped. Someone actually drew a picture for me that actually made me cry. It meant a lot to me. And so things like that, the kindness we spread to one another grows, and it really is true that it continues. And if you do one nice thing, then someone else does a nice thing, and then someone else, and that grows rather than doing something not so nice or selfish. So I'd like to encourage you over this holiday season to take some time, stop, take a breath, and do something nice for yourself so you can refresh and recharge, and do something nice for someone else. Pick one or two people just to do something nice to. You don't have to buy them a gift. Say something nice to them. Go make their bed in the morning while they're getting coffee. Go fold a load of laundry. Ask them if they need help doing something. Sit down and color with a younger sibling. Take time to just sit next to someone and give them a hug. It could be as little as that. And I know it's impactful for me, things like that, and I know that it's impactful for others. So take a second to do something kind for someone over this break, and be kind to yourself, like I said. So refresh, recharge. We want you to have a great time over break, relax, and then we're looking forward to a great fresh start in 2017, if you can believe it. I can't believe it. We have our 8th graders that are going to be in high school soon, and our 6th graders have had all these 5th grade shadows that are excited to come here and be Lesher Vikings and Vi Queens, and our 6th graders have been doing a great job role modeling, so thank you, 6th grade. Thank you, 6th grade teachers, for taking everyone in your classrooms. 8th graders, I know it's exciting times for you guys. You're moving out. And 7th grade, you're going to be the leaders of our school fairly soon. So that is going to be awesome. So I know you guys have a lot of things happening in the spring, and new sports are coming. So I'm excited for that. So keep up the hard work. Be kind to one another, and take time out of your day to make someone else's day. Thank you, and have a great holiday season.
I love those Jings.